If your company is growing, acquiring other business, or even thinking about selling a division in the future, there is a Microsoft 365 decision you should make carefully from day one. Should everything live in one tenant, or should you separate business into multiple tenants? Choosing wrong can mean months of migrations works later. Let me explain. My name is Carlos, and I help small businesses around the world with their Microsoft 365 and Google Workspace subscription. For more information, visit itwithcarlos.com. Let's start with the foundation. A Microsoft 365 tenant is your organization's dedicated environment in the Microsoft Cloud. Think of it as your company's private container that holds users, licenses, emails, files, security policies, services like Exchange, OneDrive, Teams, and SharePoint. When you sign up for Microsoft 365, a tenant is automatically created in Microsoft Entra ID, which manage identities and access. This is one of the biggest sources of confusion. Your tenant is not your domain, and it's not your subscription. The tenant is your organization's container. Domain, your company's identity, like yourbusiness.com. Subscriptions, the licenses you purchase. You can have multiple subscriptions and multiple domains inside a single tenant. During setup, you will usually add your business domain. This allows users to sign in and send emails using your company name. Adding a domain means verifying ownership by creating DNS records. If you want a step-by-step guide on setting up your tenant, adding domains, and creating users, I covered that in my Microsoft 365 Setup mini course. You may add more than one domain if your company owns multiple brands. You operate in different countries. You acquired another business. You want separate emailed identities. All of these domains can exist inside one tenant. A single tenant means everything lives in one Microsoft 365 organization, one admin portal, one security boundary, one place to manage everything. This is the recommended setup for most small and medium businesses. The advantages: easier administration, unified security policies, seamless collaboration, centralized billing, better visibility across the organization. A multi-tenant environment means having multiple completely separate Microsoft 365 organizations. Each tenant has its own users, policies, billing, admin portal, security configuration, even if they belong to the same parent company. Common scenarios include mergers and acquisitions, separate legal entities, different regions with compliance requirements, government or regulated environments, testing versus production environments, large global organizations. Sometimes it is planned, sometimes it happens accidentally. Here is one of the most important advantages of multi-tenant strategy, especially for growing companies. If your organization owns multiple businesses and each one separates in its own tenant, separating that business later becomes incredibly simple. Let's say your company sells a division or spin off a brand into a new independent company. In a single tenant, all users, emails, files, and collaboration tools live together. Separating the business requires a full migration: mailboxes, OneDrive files, SharePoint files, Teams data, permissions, security policies. This can take weeks or months and introduce risk of downtime and data loss. In a multi-tenant setup, if each business already has its own tenant and domain, no migration is needed. You simply transfer administrative control of that tenant to the new organization. All users, data, and services remain exactly where they are. No disruptions. This is why holding companies, franchises, and organizations that frequently buy or sell business units often choose a multi-tenant approach from the start. Here are simple tenant pros: simpler administration, easier collaboration, lower operational overhead, centralized management. And these are single-tenant cons: harder to separate business later, large migration if restructuring occurs. On the other hand, multi-tenant pros are strong isolation between businesses, compliance separation, risk containment, easier divestiture or spin-off, No migration needed when separating a business. Multi-tenant cons are more complex administration, harder collaboration between tenants, duplicate configurations, multiple admin portals, separate billing. Microsoft does provide ways to collaborate across tenants, like guest access and cross-tenant features. But it is never as seamless as working inside the same tenant. For most small and medium businesses, a single tenant with multiple domains is the simplest and most efficient approach. But if your organization manages separate businesses, plan acquisitions, or may sell a division in the future, a multi-tenant strategy can save enormous effort later. Choosing the right structure early can prevent major migration down the road. If you are unsure which approach fits your situation, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear this scenario. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. And remember, stay secure in the cloud, keep tech savvy, and one step ahead with AI.